All right, well, it's 3 o'clock and this is the Fairfield, this is a public hearing at 3 p.m. on June 20th, 2024. It's the Fairfield Solid Waste and Recycling Commission of the town of Fairfield. I'm Tim Besler. I'm the chair of the Solid Waste and Recycling Commission.
I'm Lisa Gannett. I run the transfer station.
I'm Roger O'Torre. I live at 1310 Melville Avenue. I have a question about one of the, not really the rate procedure. And I used to be a skill house operator. Let's see, February to May 2018.
Let me
know something.
Okay, I'm going to call to order, and just as an introduction, over the past few months, the Fairfield Solid Waste and Recycling Commission and the Solid Waste and Recycling Department has reviewed and revised the solid waste and recycling regulations, which had not been revised since 2016. New transfer station fees were approved in an April 15th, 2024 special meeting and presented in an April 29th public hearing. The new fees are found in Chapter 4 regulations. The total revised regulations, 29 pages, were reviewed and approved by the town attorney and were subsequently approved at the June 10th Solid Waste Recycling Commission meeting. These regs have been posted on the website for the last week or so, and the purpose of this public hearing is to hear comments from any members of the general public. So let me get your name again, please.
It's Roger O'Torre, spelled A-U-T as in Tom, U-O-R-I.
I'm sorry, A-U-T-U-R-Y?
O-R-I.
A-U-T-U-R-I and Roger, right?
O-R-I.
Oh, A-O.
No.
A-U-T-O.
No. I'll do it again.
Okay.
A-U, T as in Tom, U, O as in Oscar, R as in Roger, I as in idiot.
Well,
You'll remember it now.
I asked for the spelling.
No, it's that's why I spell it out, because I go to a lot of hearings and stuff, and you see a lot of the way they misspell the name. It's like, where'd they get that from?
Well, and there's not a lot of Beslers around. And just today, I got a phone call from one of our manufacturers who says, my email doesn't work. And I says, well, what do you mean? He said, well, your name, it's Belzer, right? Yeah. I says, no, that's my email. I says, Richard Belzer was a famous comedian. He's gone, and that ain't me. So anyway, yes, we'd like to hear your comments.
The reason why I came, basically has to do with the elderly and disabled homeowners tax relief program.
Fixed income, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It started with that, and
You're welcome to sit here.
I can stand or whatever it is. I like moving around. What happened is, even when I was down there, they used to have, I don't know if you guys still.
Yeah, we still do the
Still do
cards.
the cards, okay. So they used to have them, when I would be in there, they had this big cardboard box. It had all these envelopes in there, not envelopes with the cards. And I asked one of the other guys, I said, what's this for? Oh, that's the senior, they get like a
Fixed income.
fixed income or whatever. And they only have to pay $2 out of the, I think it was $5 at the time or whatever.
Right.
So they got some money off. I said, oh, I said, well, how do they know they're on the program? I was like, well, when they come in, if they ask, we give it to them. Otherwise, they sit there. And that's the way it was.
We don't do it that way.
No, I know, but, so I'm now on the elderly tax relief.
Okay.
So,
Yep.
and I don't get these.
I
I
would
don't,
come down to the station and request them, because they don't just print them out. You get the free sticker.
Yeah.
Right, and if you come down there, I will take your name and address,
yeah,
and I will request one. It's a cost saving thing too. They used to print out, like you said, when you were there, you know, the whole tax relief.
yeah,
And, you know, and a lot of people wouldn't come in for them. So now we do it very specifically. You can either go into the office here, at the, you know,
which office?
and upstairs, Betty Gabriel for DPW.
Oh, they're up there now?
Yes, you can go to her, or you can go down the transfer station. And like I said, you know, we'll take your name and we'll get it for you, and we'll keep it there until you come down there.
I mean, all we had to do was just put a stamp on an envelope.
Huh.
It'd be a lot easier doing it that way than,
But again, the problem was when they were printing them all out, and very few people, you know,
no, they didn't know that was there.
I mean, I have a lot of people who come down just to get it, even though they never use it.
Well, as you look at mine, I don't use them either. I mean, I use them when I need to be there. Most of the time now I throw it in with the trash and, you know, it all goes down there.
Right.
It's only like if I got something big or what have you.
Yeah, it's just for household trash up to 125 pounds.
Okay, well, I believe the answer is if either go to the town hall or go to see Lisa. If you're going to the transfer station anyway, I think next trip you can just get things
Usually go
started.
to the, what you call it, an alley or whatever they call themselves.
Right, there's no charge for that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, oh,
I
that's,
usually go there and if I got something, I'll, you know, go further down or
Right.
whatever. But I was just like, it makes, you know, it's like the big secret.
Yeah.
Most people don't know it.
well, interesting.
The last 3 years since I've been there, we've gotten more and more people. You know, again, it was in, you know, the newsletter, you know, I've never known it not to be a thing. I mean, you know, my uncle's been on it for the last 8 years. You know, it's basically anybody who applies for the tax relief.
If you qualify for the
Right,
tax.
and it comes from the assessor's office, and they would be the one to notify, these are the benefits you have. It wouldn't necessarily come from us. And so that's what people know about it. I, you know, came from the assessor's office that, you know, I can get a discount card. And so, you know, again, we take their information and, you know, because the cards are kept at the main office here. You know, and she takes it, she matches it up, and she fills out the cards and they get sent back to us. So when people are utilizing, it's always there, they're always on the list there.
Okay,
Because again, they used to print them all up and it's a cost, you know,
yeah,
to throw out years worth of, I threw out years worth of cards that were never utilized.
I've got rid of a lot of my paper files too. I have it in my computer now. So I mean, does that answer your question?
Yeah.
And by the way, I was just down at the transfer station earlier. Make sure you get into the right lane. No matter how much they're backed up with trucks, the right lane is usually, well, every time I've been there, has been one.
Yeah, I mean, it's hit or miss. Sometimes we get,
Yeah.
yeah, he worked there. It's hit or miss.
I have a small pickup, one of those Ford Ranger things. And that's the one that parked over there.
Somebody join in or-
Oh, okay. Can you, oh, yeah, go ahead.
So I have to get in the truck lane because it's considered a truck.
Yes.
So no matter what happens. So I just thought it would have been a lot easier really for the public to know about this. Like I said, I only knew about this even though shortly before I started there, because a friend of mine says, oh, you gotta go down and get one of these things. It costs you only $2 or what have you. And I'm like,
But it's only for the people on the tax relief.
yeah,
It's not a senior card, it's not an elderly card.
yeah.
I mean, because we have disabled young people on it as well.
Well, and we made a point as we went through this, the commission and the department decided to stay with the $2, even though the regular rate for bringing trash down to the,
Yeah, it went up.
it went from 6 to 7, because it hadn't gone up in 10 years, so
Yeah.
we thought that was pretty reasonable.
Um,
But the $2 stayed the way.
Yeah, I mean, I saw it said fixed income, and I was wondering
That's what it
You
is.
qualify, you qualify.
It's not a fixed income.
Yes, it is.
Oh, it's the elderly and disabled, isn't
People on what's considered a fixed income.
it? Yeah, but there's a title for it, and there isn't a title for it. That's why I was wondering, have they given it to just people on fixed income? There's a lot of people on fixed income that aren't 60,
My understanding, whoever qualifies for the tax relief is whatever that you call that.
It's one of the, yeah.
All right, well, thank you. All right, appreciate it. And I see Michael Farrow. Can you hear me? You have a comment? Let me just look here. Maybe I need to unmute you. Let's see. Participants. Okay. Asked to, okay. Asked to unmute. I believe you can unmute if you like at this point. See what else I can do. Invite. Okay. Well, if you can't unmute, I'm afraid I can't hear your comment. Or perhaps you're just listening in. But I believe.
You're welcome to stay.
I'm fine. Unless some other people pop up, it's not going to last much longer. Yeah, this is what we started to do. It's on. Oh, my.
I thought I heard somebody.
Wait a minute. Let me see here. Unmute all. Everyone should be unmuted if you choose to be unmuted. But I think if you're muting yourself, then I can't do anything further. Yeah, this is all, we started earlier this year putting everything on Zoom, and it's all video recorded. So yeah, it makes it easier to do the minutes and everything else. Yeah. So you're a TV star. Okay.
Charter revision, all
right.
different names.
Thank you, Roger.
Thank you, Roger. Okay, more. Unmute participants, enable. Well, as far as I know, I've unmuted everybody. If we can't, if you don't unmute yourself, then I think we're going to adjourn the meeting. Well.
Oh, good morning. I don't have any sound on this meeting.
Oh, well, I don't know why. Let me go to the, okay, security, sound. I'm not sure how.
If you can't have any sound.
Yeah, I'm not sure how it show you're on, you're connected, and it shows that you have your camera and your voice turned off. Now, if you have Zoom, I believe the voice controls on the upper right-hand side.
I don't.
Yeah.
I've never done Zoom.
Yeah, I can look here. Although I don't, that's going to mess up. I mean, if you want to send a message, let's see if I can see. Wait a minute. If you put a text up there, maybe you're on a phone. If you want to text your comment, we will be able to see it. I believe you saw something earlier, right?
Yeah, he said that he has no sound, so he's not hearing us either.
Oh, he's not hearing us. Well,
Can you send him a message from Zoom like everybody,
from this device. Well, let's see, view, more. Chat. Oh, okay, now I can see you on chat here. If you want to send another message with your comment, I'll be able to see that.
But if you
Oh,
don't,
no, wait, okay.
you have to.
Okay. Okay, I sent it to him. Sound is on, thank you. Oh, okay. So let me go back to. I don't see the unmute all.
Okay, so do you have any questions?
I don't know. Where did I see the chat? I sent him a note to type the comment if you can't hear us. Sound is on, thank you. Oh, there's someone. Okay, now I can see you.
Hey, I hear you guys now. Thank you. I appreciate that. Sorry for the inconvenience.
No problem. I'm working off of I'm not familiar with, although I've used Zoom before, but I'm glad you're able to figure it out. Good.
No, we're good. Thank you. So I'm Michael Farrow III. Just introduce myself, and I'm here just in regards to like the hauling portion of the changes. So for the local haulers in town, I
Okay.
represent All American Waste.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll listen to your comment.
For me?
It's a public meeting.
Oh,
And
okay. So
yeah, you're welcome to, I mean, we only had one participant and his question, I don't, you probably couldn't hear, had questioning about how to qualify for the $2 fixed income rate at the hauling station, and we explained that to him. So, but if you're just listening, if you just wanted to, we'll be done unless you have a comment.
no, the only thing I'm just calling to listen in on is if there was any changes to like the hauling portion of collection in town, which I know we have had some. So if there was anything added in with time restraints or restrictions like that, or if there's anything new on that, just to take some notes on that stuff.
Have you seen any regs?
Say it again, excuse me?
Have you seen the new regulations? They are online.
Yes, I have seen them. So I didn't know if there was anything new that was coming out and being published. So that's why I'm down it.
Yeah, I sent both the old one and the new one. Most of the updating in the regulations had to do with the fees increase, which were, passed earlier, and a lot of the definitions. There wasn't that much that changed as far as the haulers. That will have to be addressed at another time. We still have the 6 a.m., start time. You can't start before 6 a.m.
Yes.
And the one big difference for the haulers was, it used to, in the regulations, very specifically say no curbside pickup for residential. And then they changed that. There is a time restraint on when customers can bring the garbage cans out, but it can be picked up curbside as well as backyard.
So curbside is allowed with time constraint. What, if you don't mind, can you tell me, let me know what the new fees are going to be and when they're going to come into effect?
July 1st, the commercial hauling rate has gone up to $120 per ton. And then the residential hauling rate is $110 per ton.
I could,
110. What was the previous per ton for the commercial?
The commercial was 94 and residential 87.
Awesome. I appreciate that. Sorry for the inconvenience of barging on your meeting.
Oh, no.
this is not a meeting. It's strictly for the kind of comment you had. By the way, if you can see what I put up there, these are the new,
Yes.
the new rates, and I think you've already seen these, but,
Yeah, we do have a copy of them.
okay, good. And these go into effect July 1st.
Okay, awesome. That's it for me basically. So nothing pressing on my end, just dialing in to listen up and see if we had anything going on, and appreciate you guys' time.
All right,
Thank
thank
you.
you.
Thanks for commenting. Take care.
Thank you.
Okay, seeing no one else, the meeting is adjourned, or the hearing is adjourned. It's not a meeting. All right, oh, that was relatively.
Right,
Thank you guys. Enjoy the rest of the day. Stay cool.
thank you.
Okay, I'm gonna end.